Hello, everybody.
Hello. Apparently the camera's working.
The camera is working. I turned everything on but the switcher. Oh, and my light.
Hello, Retta, James, and Elizabeth.
That light's gonna die, though. I know it. I forgot to change the battery.
Uh-oh.
Ugh. What's up, Derrol?
What happened?
What's up?
I didn't know if we went down all the way. Drinking a beer.
Hi, Liz. Ooh, a frog in my throat. Hi, Elizabeth.
Maybe you should take a chug of your wine. Hi, Leanna.
Hi, Leanna. Cory has a big knot in his upper right shoulder to neck
I got one of them
today.
massager things. You should use that on there.
I need to. I just got it from an app too, hoping it would feel better afterwards, and it actually feels a lot worse.
Is the 1 minute countdown for hair and makeup? Actually, it is because you know how it kept crashing? We figured out that if it runs for 2 minutes without actually like having us be on video, that it doesn't do all the bad stuff that Cory hates.
Well, it's twofold. It is one, so you all know, and we know that we are giving 2 minutes. Also, it helped with loading everything up into letting me get all the things turned on that need to be turned on to make this happen, letting Restream get enough information that it says to YouTube that we're green, good to go. So it's for you and for us and for Restream.
And it seems to prevent us from crashing.
Yeah, before we weren't letting it go enough, and it was showing yellow or bad. That wasn't getting enough information to YouTube. But it's a Restream issue, because if I cut Restream out and just go straight to YouTube or straight to Facebook, we don't have any of these issues. So, but I figured it out. 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds actually.
And then we can just sit here and snip at each other before the show comes on, and or dance, depending on what mood we're in on that day.
God, I look like I just woke up. I need to give myself a little.
Do you need me to slap you and wake you up?
No, I'm gonna slap myself.
Come on.
Come on, face, wake up.
Come on, it'll get us some ratings. We can do like RuPaul slaps. Hello, Christopher Sheehan. What did Elizabeth say back there?
I have Elizabeth to play catch up. Said hi, and then she said, I have to play catch up. But I did read some posts.
Meaning about Cory's new vehicle?
That I got a new car? Or a SUV? One of the last true SUVs, actually. Okay, took a nap for a live stream, had a dream. Car was meeting me at a restaurant. Huh?
But it was small for some reason.
We were in Tinyville.
Hello.
Hey, Christopher. Hi, Mom.
Pat.
Yeah, I walk out last night to go take a little drive because I realized I hadn't been in the car. Well, I'd been in it, but I haven't driven the car and really looked around inside the car at night with all the lights on and with the headlights. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go for a ride, Derrol, because I haven't been in it at night yet. So I took a little spin around the block, and then as I got home, I realized I had a screw in my tire. My front driver's side tire. Damn it. Like I've driven maybe 60 miles in 60 hours. So I had to take it back to the shop today, and they just pulled it right out and said it was probably going to be fine. Just keep an eye on it. It didn't pierce the tire fully, and I have pressure gauges on the dash, so it's showing it's holding air.
How was it in there? Like at an angle or something?
No, it was like straight in, but it went like, you know, there's like the tread, so it went just past the tread enough just to pierce the very top layer, probably before the belts, because there's like steel belts in a tire usually. So yeah, car fun already. And then I cleaned the headliner in it today with those 2 spots, and now I'm regretting it because as most of you know that have cars, headliners are, some of them are a little funky. They're kind of furry almost, but it's like matted fur, really tight. And so I gently cleaned it off with a little soap water to get these 2 big lines out where it looked like somebody had put like a cage back there, like a dog kennel cage or something. And you could totally tell where I cleaned it.
On your way out the door, I thought to myself, I should tell him not to make it worse. Because I feel like that's a sensitive area to clean.
It is. It's hard to clean. And I knew that.
Bye, Elizabeth.
Bye, Elizabeth. Bye, John.
Tell John we said hello.
After I got a new car, I have to replace it, though. Oh. Yeah, I was kind of expecting. Well, the screw was in a good place to be patched. I knew that. But of course,
John.
I had no idea what I was about to get into. And the guy, the very handsome serviceman, he's now my new serviceman. I have him for as long as he's there, so that's pretty cool.
Next week
Nice
Cory's
guy.
gonna have another screw in his tire.
Be at the
I don't know where that screw came from.
Derrol will see me leaving all dressed up and my hair all done. Where are you going, Cory?
I seem to have a micro crack on my dashboard that I need fixed.
I've got a noise in my rear end. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, blah, blah, blah. All's good. I'm waking up finally. I think I'm finally awake.
Hello, John Luff. And Annabelle, if you're in the background. And Daniel and Laura, if you're also in the background.
There's nothing like waking up from a nap and having a hot glass of wine on a hot day.
Did you actually take a nap today?
Yes, I did. From like 3:30 until 15 minutes ago.
Oh.
And I woke up, came straight in here and turned everything on.
I wondered why you weren't yelling at me to come in at like 1:15.
Because I was sleeping. And I was actually, right before I came in, I had my little night sky app out trying to figure out where the comet is going to be tonight, because now it's visible, well, as of kind of last night, it's visible in the night sky versus the morning sky. But it's getting so close to the sun that it's going to disappear, I think, until the end of the month. So there's nowhere for me to go right after the show and try to get a good photo, because it's going to be like kissing the horizon unless I went up into the mountains, and I don't have time. And probably there'd be a marine layer or something that would prevent me from getting it up there.
I hate bean layers.
So I think I read around the 16th, 17th, 18th. Oh, wait, that's tomorrow, 16. Maybe it was the 26th. Next week. It's supposed to be higher in the sky. Without the sun, they'd move past each other. But further away. So it won't be as bright as it was last week.
Maybe that's
Maybe
why
we were in each other's dreams. Yeah. We're connected. I think I might go get the little fan and put it in front of us.
Why are you hot?
I'm sweating. I'm hot.
84.
Haven't really cooled down since the nap. I woke up kind of sweltering.
What have you guys been doing today? John Luff, what have you been doing today? I thought about taking a nap, but then I didn't.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. You just want to have your hair blowing in the wind, don't you? So you can like shake it around and whatnot.
It's a little better.
A little wind is always nice when it's from a fan.
What does that mean?
Don't be breaking wind.
It's called passing wind. No more fart talk today.
You brought it up yesterday.
We got all the fart talk out yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
What are you up to, Ross?
Ross is still waking up from his nap.
Well, I'm waking up for a nap, and I'm actually doing a live show right now, so he could be doing something else.
That's true, I guess.
It's funny how things can happen like that. What did we watch on TV last night, Derrol?
Oh my God.
What did we binge watch last night?
We watched the entire series of Zac Efron's Down to Earth. It was really good.
Oh, cool. Good for you, James. I'm glad you got to work
Oh, you
from
got to
home.
meet that lady from shit.
The Dark Crystal?
There goes my joke. No. Well, yeah,
She was an oracle.
that's true. I was thinking
Took her eye out.
that's right. But I was thinking, what's the one with oh my God, my brain is
Oh my God, you totally lost
dead
it.
right now.
No smelly talk.
Neo.
Matrix. The Matrix?
Because you know the Oracle. They go to see the Oracle. We have Kuth. Do we though?
What's couth?
Still waking up from a nap as well. I'm about to make some tater tots.
Oh, that's right. You're in Minnesota.
What are you
Hot
making for
dish.
dinner tonight, Ross? I think I'm having a leftover quesadilla for dinner tonight.
Yeah, I'm not cooking. I have a couple. We ordered El Zarape, our favorite Mexican food place today, and I went and picked it up. And I still have a little bit left over too. So yeah, no cooking this evening.
What'd you get? A cheese quesadilla and a chili relleno burrito?
No, I got a breakfast burrito
Oh.
for late lunch. Breakfast burrito, hold the meat, add beans and sour cream, and potato rolled tacos.
Uh-oh, you got colorer's thumb?
Yes, she gets that. Working those thumbs, Ma.
You got to do your thumb exercises. Thumb squats.
Which oracle? There were two. I think it was just a blanket joke. I don't know. Do you know?
I don't. Apparently I was talking about both of them because of the one in Dark Crystal and the one in the Matrix.
Gelfling.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Nice.
What's the is the Beyond sausage what we got before, Cory?
Yeah, that's what we got.
Yeah, that's super good.
Yeah, the Beyond sausages were delish.
I do like them better than the patties.
But watching the show that we watched last night, Zac Efron,
Oh, yeah.
his travel show
You guys should
on
watch
Netflix,
that.
super good. I was glad that you found that because that's right up my alley for sure. You know, I watch that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah, I started watching the first episode and then I paused it. I was like, Cory will like this, but then you went on your night drive and I was like, who knows when he'll be back? I'll just tell him to catch up. And you came back at like the 45 mark. Did you watch the Iceland one when you went to bed?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I went straight to bed.
That one's pretty good. It talks about geothermal stuff. I figured you'd like that one a lot. But it talks about eating healthy and our impact on the world and yada yada.
But it also is...
Plus Zac Efron isn't too bad to look on either these days.
He is very handsome. Quite hairy. No, you never get to see that because they shave
Yes,
him all,
Ross.
shave them all down for all
In
the
2
movies.
episodes. Not that I was counting, but 2 episodes.
my God, my neck.
They hook you with the first one, with the shirtlessness, and then you wait for it to happen again, and it doesn't happen until, like, I think the last one. Worth the wait, though. Right, Chris?
There's beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they look like light blue, but then other times they're like just so deep dark. It's like kind of amazing a person has that color eyes.
Right?
Right.
But yeah, I only meant to watch like 1 or 2 episodes.
And we binged the whole thing.
And then we watched the whole thing.
That sucks. You know, I like watching all of a show, but I just hate that it's done. Now I have to wait until if they ever do it again. Which
Do you
could
remember
be
when we were growing up and TV would just go on forever?
And some of these, well, I mean, because you only got to watch an hour every week.
True.
And now it's so different. And part of the show that they did, one of the last episodes, which doesn't mean it was sequentially taped, but was in 2018. So it's taken them a couple years to edit that and get it out. So it could be 3 years before we see another one.
Oh, don't say that.
Well, I guess they could be, during the 2 years, they could have been filming another one.
Yes, Netflix. And I think the answer to that is
10.
8.
13.
6. I don't know.
9.
No, it couldn't have been 9. Because they were like an hour
between
long.
8 and 10.
They were like an hour long, and we pretty much started watching them after the show, and we were up till midnight. And today I watched the first 48 all day long.
All day.
Strawberry raspberry lemonade. Yum.
That sounds good. Yeah, I had planned to do cleaning today. I really did. I got up and that was my plan. This pile that has been basically everything that was in my car for the trip, and then my clothes torn apart because I needed some things that were in that bag. All my camera stuff is still kind of, I haven't fully unpacked from the trip because I kind of hoped that I would be able to go at some point. And all the stuff that was in my car from selling my car is now in my room. So I've just got like stacks of crap everywhere I need to take care of.
I feel like it's 6 episodes, James.
Hold on. Now I gotta look. It's called Down to Earth, by the way. Can I get a drum roll? That's not drum roll. There were 8 episodes. And they were between 30 and 45 minutes.
He probably still will, James. He just needs to...
not too late for vacation.
Yeah. He's just working out when. Right? I assume you'll go at some point. Maybe.
Yes, some point. I can share more. If you want to share more.
I don't.
Okay. I might go in a couple weeks. I was also invited to go backpacking in August, late August, so I'm not 100% sure I want to do that. I think I want to stick to my plan so I can traverse around. Backpacking does sound amazing. Not quite sure.
I can't see you giving up your time. See, how do I say this so you don't think I'm being a jerk?
What?
I can't see you being under the control of other people for what you do on your vacation.
Well, I don't want to do that. I mean, I think the people who I was invited by are not control. I don't think I'd be bothered so much by them.
I don't mean that. I just mean you like to do what you like to do.
No, I get it. I
on
totally
your
get
vacation.
it. But I think more, I've got this new vehicle and I want to go out and play. So I don't know if backpacking's my thing. And I'm also not in the best shape for backpacking. I think that's something you have to kind of prep for. Carrying.
He doesn't usually want to go backpacking, Chris. He's never actually done a backpacking trip before. He camps most of the time. He hikes. We hike all the time, but it's not really backpacking.
Right. I've never been backpacking. I mean, I've been on some long, decent hikes, but I've never carried my gear with me, set up camp, and then repacked my gear, carried it on my back. I've never backpacked. Kind of wanted to, but it's never been like super high on my priority list. But I get to see a lot of those places and, drive up into the mountains till I can't drive anymore, and sometimes off-road until I can't off-road anymore. And then I'll get out and take a hike. And that's cool for me. I like to be able to go back, and go to my favorite campsites. And usually when I say campsite, I mean like somewhere out in the middle of nowhere that has a hot spring nearby, that kind of thing. So backpacking would definitely be a different experience. I just don't think I'm in the best shape to do it. Exactly. I'm kind of with you. I just am not in the best shape. I don't feel like I could do that and be successful.
Is it kind of like that big whale that they found in the middle of the Amazon forest? Did you hear about that?
No.
They found a big whale in the middle of the forest. They think it was like somehow washed ashore in a tropical storm, like way inland.
No, never heard of it.
I'll have to see if I can find that article. It was a little while ago.
Yeah, off-roading for sure, especially because I just bought this new car that I don't want to beat up, but I would love to go out and test out in the backwoods.
It sounds very different than your other car.
Oh, it's very different. I had all-wheel drive in my last car, which was definitely helpful. Like when we went to...
Sorry, Chris. You can always count on me to go that direction.
Remember when we went to the palm forest or the palm oasis that's burned? Mm-hmm. Like that was not necessarily a four-wheel trail, but it was so sandy. We almost got stuck twice. Mm-hmm. But my car was able to get out of it, but barely because it doesn't have the clearance. Now I have both. I have clearance and actual four-wheel drive. So that'll be nice. But yes, I'm going to go. Just I have to get a plan together. Dead whales in the middle of the forest. I want to look that up.
Agreed, Ross. It's that one right there. The first video. In a mangrove forest, though, so it's not like in the forest. It's still off the shore. Well, how does you made it sound like it was in the middle of like the Amazon? Where does it say? What does it say? I feel like it was Amazon-y. In remote Brazil. See? But mangroves live by water. They can live by water too. No, I don't think so. I think they have to have a steady... Mangroves walk, don't you know? I don't know enough to argue about it. We're glad, Christopher Sheehan. You are very chatty today. I like it. Oh, there's Rhonda. Hello, Kathleen and Janine. Oh, that rhymed. Kathleen and Janine. Kathleen and Janine, two neighbors that we've enjoyed over the years. Kathleen, you should come over and meet Janine sometime in this new neighborhood. Look at Derrol bringing people together. I try to. From a distance. Because he doesn't like to be around people. Mm-mm. I did see Janine today. I sold her some eggs over the wall. And she traded us some summer squash, so we have some summer squash. I saw her too.
And the kids and James.
Oh yeah, I heard them out there today. I couldn't go out though.
Well, your loss.
I know. But I was sad.
We should talk.
I did say your name, Janine. I said hello to you and my friend Kathleen, who is our neighbor from our old house, and I was saying that we should have Kathleen over. Cory, you need to face this way again, so the light stops making me white.
No, I'm adjusting.
Oh,
Right now.
I thought you looked away, so it like focused on me, and I was
No.
glowing.
I noticed the color doesn't look.
Oh, and then I just said that you purchased eggs from me, Janine, and squash. I mean that you gave me squash, not that you purchased it from me.
Let's see if that works a little bit better. Enjoy over the years makes sound like. Huh?
Huh? What was over the years?
What, Ross?
Oh, because I said I've enjoyed Kathleen and Janine over the years, meaning that I've had them feasting on them over the years.
Okay.
Speaking of going morbid,
Little cannibalistic
everyone meet
conversation.
Ross.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you mean on his shirt? He's wearing the Corona shirt today.
Yeah, it's called Moray.
Oh, Moray. Whoops.
And usually if you have take pictures or video where lines are too close together, it does this. I shouldn't wear this shirt, but that's what I got on.
You look like, when you're trying to look out the
I
screen
have another
door.
shirt right here. I can change it real quick.
Oh, you're going to do a chain show in front of
No, I'm not going to do it in front of the camera. I will do it because it is annoying. It's annoying me.
I was going to say, keep going. It is a trick on the eyes, Janine, and it always weirds my eyes out too, but we're changing now, so. Christopher Sheehan said, take it off, Cory.
Nobody wants to see that.
I'm seeing it right now. Excuse me.
There. My hair's a mess.
It is weird to see. I didn't know it was an actual thing until the first day that he wore it, and I commented, and that's when he said it was a moray.
Not moray, like an eel.
Not amore, like it's amore.
M-O-I-R-E.
An armoire?
Moray, I think. I don't know. It's a thing. Look it up.
Mine's driving me crazy because this little bit of the logo is
Peeling up?
peeling up, and it's driving me nuts.
Well, you have to iron it back down or something.
I've tried a million times. Just have to do some, what's that called? Spray adhesive.
Yeah.
Glue it every time I wear the shirt.
Oh, it was bugging me too. I thought about changing my shirt before we went on, but oh, you missed it. I was napping and I woke up like minutes before we had to turn everything on, so I didn't have time to change really.
I thought the knock about us being late was at me for not being in the room, but now that I know it was you.
Yes, amor would be love.
Amore.
Moray. And not moray like a moray eel.
I
that ends
prefer
in a Y.
a moray eel myself.
It's moray. M-O-R-I-E.
Super glue. I do need to get out my super glue actually, because one of the projects I'm working on, the hot glue isn't holding like I hoped it would. So I have to think of a new way to make it work. Hopefully super glue will dry quick enough so that it holds it in place.
Hopefully. See, this is also, Hold on, I have to turn on the software that helps me to put things up in the middle. This is also moire.
I don't feel like it does the same thing as your shirt. Oh, because
because
you're moving. I
yeah.
Mm.
But that's the same property. Lines that are close together. And...
No, that's what it looks like if you're a housefly and you're watching the show.
There was one example.
Oh, don't put it past me, Leanna. I have stapled my shorts before. I have a pair of shorts that are actually, the side of them is held together with about 29 safety pins.
And he's worn them for a long time.
I refuse to let them go. Unless they're pretty much ripped in inappropriate places, I wear them until they are just merely bits of fabric held together by safety pins, sometimes staples as well. Right?
Right. I've seen them.
I've worn them on the show many times.
True story.
Next time I wear them, I'll point them out to you guys.
Yeah. Kind of boring today, I think, peeps.
You are.
Yeah, I love looking at all those illusions, too. I used to have a big book. I got that book somewhere still. I used to have a big book of them.
I just started to be able to see those. I've never been able to see those before, but I finally saw one the other day. I'm like, oh, there's that thing. My eyes don't let me see that.
Well, remember they used to be in the paper?
I know.
Yeah, they used to be like growing up we had the Arizona Gazette. Is that right, Mom?
The Arizona
Cactus? Gazette? I don't know. That doesn't sound right. But anyway, there was always one every Sunday they had one in the paper.
Oh, that's cool. I would have liked to see that.
That would be cool. I thought about going to the park and trying to get a picture of the comet tonight, but I couldn't figure out what would be a good foreground at the park. And everything's so close together, it would be hard to separate or get far enough away from something.
Hey, Gerald.
The California Tower, that might be a good one, but I don't think I'm high enough to get over all the trees in the park because the comet's going to be really low on the horizon.
Can you go?
I'm still trying to think how I can do this because I could leave in 15 minutes and make it.
Couldn't you go up on a building?
Arizona Republic. Phoenix Gazette? Was there a Gazette? Hi, Gerald.
Those what?
Stay in your box, Cory.
Yeah, see, the images would never pop out for me, Ross. I would be like, lies. My favorite color is black, Gerald. My second favorite color is red.
Yeah, there's noisy. Probably saying that wrong. There's a comet that has a double-tailed comet that's been visible for the last 2 weeks. It's been in the morning time, right before sunrise. Now it's right before sunset. And next week, towards the end of the month, and into August, it's going to be higher in the night sky, but further away, not as bright. So the only thing about taking it over the ocean would be you need some kind of interesting foreground.
Couldn't you do your drone?
No, because I have to use a zoom lens.
Couldn't you fly to the comet and take a close up?
Yes, I'll sit on the drone and fly to the comet. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, so I would have had to leave to get something super cool. Go to the mountains. I told Derrol I may not be on today, and then I fell asleep.
And then he fell asleep.
Because I literally was going to drive up to the mountains, but I've waited too long. There's probably too much light over downtown, or I am not licensed. I've studied enough to probably go take the test.
He's working on it, though, Chris, if you need anybody to do drone shots of your realty places.
But it's coming. I just need to do it. I've been pretty good with it too. Yes, I just need to take the test. And right now, during COVID-19, they have not been giving the tests. So it might be a couple more weeks or a month before I can actually take it.
Ah, there you go.
Cool. I would love to do it. That's what I set out to do, buying the thing a couple of years ago. And then right as I was buying it, they put out all of the ordinances and restrictions around it. And then I started studying, and then I was working full time at the time. It's just been a thing. Like, it just never lined up for me to actually go do it. But I'm prepared. I just need to review a few things, go take the test as soon as I start offering it again.
Make sure you find your certificate.
Yes, and Derrol gave me a gift certificate a couple years ago, a personal gift certificate to pay for my test. Although it's a business expense, so I'd probably just pay for it. You could buy me something else pretty.
All right. I didn't work today, Gerald. I was home today.
Making my videos work to jump in. Oh, cool. YouTube's a great place to learn that stuff. And hey, if you need help with that stuff, let me know. I mean, that's what I
He does.
That's what I do.
He video edits and everything, Chris. You know, if you need a videographer or somebody on your staff, Cory's looking for some stuff.
I'm about ready to go hit up the car dealership where I bought my car and talk to them, because their YouTube page has not been touched in like 3 years, and like there's such opportunity there, and they want to get more people in there, and they have 3 very nice looking people that work there that would be great on camera, and just sort of get them in front and like to talk about the cars. Like, we'd have people in there all the time.
But you help people with the editing.
Where's that water?
Not sure what you mean, Gerald. Do you mean Cory does editing?
I'm not sure what you mean either. But I saw earlier, asked what favorite colors were, and mine has always been gray, and I know it's not a color. But, you know, the good thing about gray is you can actually project other colors onto gray and take on almost the full color.
I completely understand, Gerald. I have fights with autocorrect all the time. Chris, can you get me their number? I need a new car.
Larry Miller Toyota. We'll see how good they were in a couple of weeks.
Right, James?
My experience was what I planned on it being, but definitely was a kind of a weird salesy kind of experience. I just think we're beyond that these days. We don't need to be sales people. James. Unfortunately, I don't get to go in and talk to the same people again. And I'm a realist too. I mean, you know, when you're sitting in a car dealership for 3 hours, 4 hours, you gotta find something to entertain you.
Never.
And I'm like, oh, what's he doing? Oh, he hasn't helped that person in an hour and a half. I've been watching the whole time. What? I've video, I edit, I'm a photographer, the whole package. I can do it all. Streamer.
Screamer.
Most recently, I was helping a theater in town, like recording all of their promotional stuff for plays. So I would go in during rehearsals and get footage and then sit them down and do interviews, like a 3-camera shoot. So I had 3 different vantage points to cut between, and then edit those together and put out a promotional piece for them, or like 4 promotional pieces That's what I most recently did. Until COVID-19. Now I'm just going through old stuff and wondering what the heck I could do with all these drone videos that I've made over the years. Like,
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
don't
Derrol's
know.
computer screen just did something funky. Do all 3 or 4 fingers.
I didn't even touch it though.
Huh, you must have.
Maybe my finger.
Yeah,
my
you must have
hand just
grazed
grazed it or something. That was weird.
You know, I'm not a fan of it either, Ross. And it definitely, I had Kurt with me, which was a huge help. But also,
There was no
like,
way I was gonna go do that.
you can smell it, you know. When these people are coming at you and saying super promising things and being cheesy wheezy, and you can just like sniff it out. And I just tried to, you know, be as straightforward as I could be. Like, I don't care if what they feel that they have to do to get a sale. I still have all my questions and all my semi demands of what I'll do.
Semi demands.
Well, I mean, yeah. I wasn't gonna just walk out with anything. And if I would have, they would have sold me an overpriced car and given me too little for my car, and you gotta play the game, unfortunately.
Oh, I would have won that game.
But they got it though, because in the end, you know, I don't know if anyone, for those of you who have bought cars, new cars, used cars at a dealer, they try to get you in the end by like all the packages, the Gap package, the you know, extra glossy dip for your car. I don't even know. I can't think right now, but like they try to tack on an extra like $3,000 to $6,000 in the end, as you're signing all the paperwork. And they just like, the guy he knew, because I talked to him right away about like, if it gets raised $1, I'm out. I can't do another one. So he just like blew by all that stuff.
Hey, Jeff.
He didn't even talk to me about it. He put zeros and then made me sign. I'm like, okay, I like this. No high pressure sales in the end. It was perfect.
Currently, one of my favorite songs, Gerald, is Black Room Boy by Above and Beyond, the acoustic version. I've listened to that quite frequently lately. Yours, Cory?
I'm sorry, I'm catching up on chat. I don't know if I have a favorite right now. I've been listening to the same that Derrol just brought up, the
Above and
Beyond acoustic quite a bit. So right now that whole CD is my favorite. But like old school, Morrissey, The Smiths,
I hear Baby Crows,
Depeche Mode, still like hands down my favorite.
Song. Me too, Ross.
I wouldn't say great, but it was good. They've got some projects coming up with it. I'll share later. I shared with Janine and James and the kids today.
Damn it, Gerald, you got that song in my head.
What I'm going to be doing. But, yeah, I'll share later. Might record it as I do it. We'll see. Yeah, we did for a second.
Yeah, just for a second, though. We have the window open so we can hear them. Oh, there they are.
It's the Crowettes.
Hello, baby crows. Gerald, actually, the last people to get that song in my head was the girls next door. I heard them singing it out front one day when I was sitting in my living room, and then it locked in my head for the rest of the day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what it is, do you?
No.
You're lucky. I'm singing it right now as we're sitting here.
I don't know why I'm drinking wine. I'm tired again already. I'm probably just going to go back to sleep.
So this is, just like a brief break.
This is my intermission between sleep. Would love to go do the comment thing. I just don't think I'm going to be able to get somewhere, get set up, get a picture before it all disappears because it's quick. Yeah.
Definitely, Ross. do, 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 do.
Oh, I can put this up on here. Hold on.
Aw. Thank you, Gemma. We love you guys too.
What happened?
Gemma said they were the best neighbors
Aw,
we could have.
Yes, you guys are the best neighbors we could have. Thank you.
Yeah, I just gotta say, guys, the kids next door are great kids. They are super fun, and you can talk to them like little people. You know how some children are like just spastic and crazy, and you can't really have a conversation with them. These ones I love talking to. And they're artistic too. All sorts of fun stuff. Oh, are you looking at the thing?
Yes, but I'm kind of bummed. This app that I'm about to put up.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, Angela. Sometimes the comet it's really going down with the tail behind it, but sometimes depending on where my iPad is set, it changes course. It's not really going side to side, which is weird. Oh, why is it on that screen?
You guys did a very good job, Janine. I love those kids.
Huh. I must not be able to, that's weird.
Oh, that looks different.
Yeah. That's not the screen that's on my iPad right now, so it must have some... I don't know what's going on. That was weird. I was going to try to share with you where the comet is in the sky, but it's not letting me.
Yes, Janine, I actually think about them quite often. I was thinking about them while I was folding my laundry the other day, thinking how they're very different, but very individual. I know, that's kind of weird.
That is weird. It's got like an external...
Here, just hold it up to the camera.
An external monitor thing going on with a different picture that's actually on my screen. Trust me, it's cool.
Picture like a cartoon version of the sky and the stars with the cityscape on the bottom. That's what it looks like.
I guess I can screenshot it, right? It's not the same, though.
Who are those people dancing in the sky right there?
Those are the constellations.
The constellations?
Oh, look. It does have two pictures. Huh. I don't understand that.
I don't know what to tell you.
Do. All right. This isn't what I wanted to show, but... So there's the comet right under the links, or in the links. And that is the northwestern sky. So it's just above, when the sun just peaks down below the horizon, the comet's just going to be kissing the horizon. So it's going to be hard to get. Derrol, you look riveted, like you don't know what to do with all that information.
Constellations, right? You got the big chowder dipper. You got the husky.
You got the sweet corn dipper.
I don't know. I lost that one. You
Yeah.
got cream corn, the milky cream corn way. I don't know.
Gross. It's 5:50.
Thank you for the time check.
Yeah, my light's dying. Told me to look. Hey Siri, turn the light blue. Had to fake it out a little. My big blue light's dying. Make the little blue light. Oh, you know what's funny?
No.
Sorry, this is total random. I went to buy more, not this particular Apple HomeKit abled colored light, but another one, Sylvania. Is it Sylvania? Does that sound right? The light bulb company. They make one that's on sale right now on Amazon for $20, and it will allow you to use Siri to control it like this one. But they won't ship them to California because of the whole Prop 65 thing. They'll ship them to Arizona. I almost want to send them because they're so cheap. I want to send them to my mom and ask her to send them back to me, but that'll cost like extra.
Remember when Kurt did that with his mud flaps?
Yeah, I know, but it's so stupid. Like, just send them. The other stuff, like in the same realm, can come to me. Other light bulbs that do the same thing, but this particular light bulb, well, they won't send to California.
Have it sent to Pat and then go pick it up from her.
So dumb. Maybe later. I have other plans.
That hermit crab has been especially loud lately. Have you noticed that?
Because it's been hot. They don't know what to do with themselves.
Well, that one just came up from underneath the ground. My hermit crab is being very loud in the other room, you guys.
They're in a fish tank, so they always are getting inside the...
They've always been in a fish tank.
But they don't know that. They've been in a fish tank, so they clank up against the glass, and like it's right by the couch that I usually sit in, so I get like a little startled sometimes, and I hear this big glassy clank behind me.
Well, currently they're fighting over... even though I gave them 2 food dishes, they're currently fighting over 1 food dish. Even though the same exact thing is in both of them. They've been grumpy because it's been hot, probably. What is that? Did you hear that? Oh, it's my phone ringing. I was like, I heard buzzing. 858 number. I don't know who that is.
Because I was looking around for car insurance the last couple of days, my phone today and yesterday has been like blowing up. I've had at least 50 phone calls, I swear, between the last 2 days. I've let them all go to voicemail, but it's like, just leave me alone, people. My spam risk catcher has been catching them all, except for 2 of them.
And did you stay with your current insurance then?
For now, I just stayed with it. Oh, hey, Sid. Thank you. The last true SUV. Has a body on frame construction. I did not know that actually until I started looking at these, but kind of like a Tesla.
What does that mean?
Where they have a steel frame first that they actually build the actual car and lower it down and bolt it onto. Today, most cars are one solid frame. Or like have a wishbone kind of thing in the middle that's actually welded in a part of the car.
I hate it when my fishbone breaks in my car.
They're making me quarantine for 2 weeks. Why? Did people at work have COVID? Or just because Arizona is out of control? And when you say quarantine, like at home, right? Like you don't have to go be by yourself, do you? What's going on? And I'm sure you want to share this with the world.
It is a nice SUV. I like it.
It is. And I've wanted one since I was a kid. I was telling definitely for off-roading. It's the off-road package. I was telling Kurt when he brought it up that I've never thought that it was something I could own. So I've just never looked at them. Isn't it weird how we do that stuff to our brains? Like, it's always been so out of reach for me that even at times when it was more in reach, it just never was an option. Because I told myself, so young, I wanted one. I wanted a Land Cruiser, a 4Runner. Those were never an option because they were always too expensive.
You got to be like Gerald. Gerald wants a Lamborghini, and he's
got to think big.
Get one.
Think big, Gerald. Okay, good. Just at home. That's for a minute. I'm like, oh no, did they send you to a hotel? Did Kaya kick you out?
I have to produce a negative test to go back to work.
Well, it's pretty easy to get tested there, isn't it? Here, I just walked up and did it. Like, it took me 15 minutes. I'm hoping that they have like that. It was a swab thing where they stick that big swab all the way to the back of your nose and swab it around. It hurt.
Touch the back of your eyeball.
Ugh. That's what Kaya was saying. Go for it.
Is that an SUV as well?
I think it's like a crossover type vehicle. I don't know, honestly. I'm not up on my Audis.
He's going tomorrow. Well, I just wondered because my bosses have an Audi, but I don't know what kind it is.
When did they get an Audi?
They've had an Audi for a while.
Oh.
They have the FJ, the truck, and then an Audi. But I don't know what kind of Audi it is.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's fancy, Sid.
I think that's what they have.
That's sleek looking. Go for it.
Maybe they have one that has a 4-door. I think there's this 4-door.
That's really pretty. Well, I wish you well on a negative test.
Yes. Good idea. Blech. I wanted vodka.
Are these Audis, is it a gas engine or is it a hybrid? It looks like it could be a hybrid. Nope, turbocharged 2.0 diesel. Answered my own question. Cool.
Did you have a sore throat or something, Sid? So they made you do that?
Yeah.
How about you cough the other way there?
I kept my mouth closed. I almost said something really gross.
I wouldn't be shocked. These people might be shocked.
So gross, I think I just blushed myself. It's got a little red. All right. What time is it? It's 5:59. It feels a little later. Oh, you asked a question. Sid, were you feeling sick?
Or did you have a temperature or something?
Well, I think maybe there were other people around him. Maybe somebody was diagnosed.
Oh.
And so the people that he maybe had shared space with had to... Oh. So they're just being safe. Makes sense.
Oh, dang.
You don't want to be the one to take them all down. You'd know it. Well, enjoy your time off. Do something fun.
Supposed to quarantine, Cory.
Well, I think you can do something fun alone. The word quarantine doesn't mean boredom.
It means stay away from other people.
Well, I didn't say go be around 2,000 other people.
Good night,
Good night,
Sid.
Sid. Yeah, you've been working through this whole thing, James.
Me too, James. 3 months was not enough.
Do you have vacation? Are you coming to San Diego? What's up, mister? Golf, exactly.
There you go.
He can go, well, you have to do golf on an empty fairway.
A snake bite? Oh, shit.
Now a snake bite. That's crazy.
Like a rattlesnake bite?
Well, sorry to hear that. I hope the snake bite injury heals quickly and he gets back there.
I would ask to see the holes.
Gosh.
Let me see those snake bite holes, you
Who
liar
would make up a
pants.
snake bite?
Hey, people will do stuff to get out of work. Oh, so there is confirmation.
I don't want to see him. Derrol can look.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a...
I get grossed out by that stuff.
Mm.
What do you say, Mr. D?
Does that shirt have a yellow coloration to it, or is that my eyes just playing
tricks?
tricks?
It's an emblem. It has green, yellow. There's all different colors in it.
Oh,
It's like a cheapy shirt from...
Guinness.
I grabbed like 3 or 4 of them at Target. A yo-yo. It's a roller coaster.
Right, Ross? Good night, Leanna.
Good night. All right. I think we're going to go, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah.
I thought you were going to continue.
I was waiting for you. Jump in anytime. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Bye, Pat. Bye, everybody. We will see you tomorrow night.
Bye, everyone. Thank you. Ciao.